Permanent Residence Permit for Families. Welcome to the website of the Department of Foreign Affairs of the Masovian Voivodeship Office in Warsaw. From our presentation you will learn how to easily obtain a permanent residence permit in Poland, what documents must you prepare, where and when to apply them. Welcome. You can apply for a permanent residence permit if you are a spouse of a Polish citizen and you stay in Poland continuously for a period of at least 2 years on the basis of a temporary residence permit granted and due to being married to this Polish citizen and at least 3 years has passed from getting married. You are a Polish citizen and a parent, guardian appointed by the court or a foreigner who has been granted a permanent resident permit long-term EU and you want to legalize the stay for your minor children. If you live in the Masovian Voivodeship, you should report to the Department of Foreign Affairs of the Masovian Voivodeship Office at Krucha 511 in Warsaw. Remember, you must submit the application no later than on the last day of your legal stay on the Polish territory. Where can you book a visit? Register on the Impal portal for foreigners, fill in the application and make an appointment at the office at a time convenient for you. After creating an account in the Impal system, you will also have an option to attach scans of documents confirming your purpose of stay, pay the application's fee and tracking the status of the case. Remember that upon arriving for an appointment, you must have a printed and signed form from the Impal system and other required documents. Which documents do you need to prepare? 2 copies of a completed and signed application for a permanent residence permit. Fill in the application in the Impal system, available on our website, thanks to which you will be sure that you have prepared the application correctly. 4 current and color photos. 2 photocopies of a valid passport. You will have to show the original to the employee during the visit at the office for inspection. Confirmation of the stamp duty paid to the center's account taxpayer service. The payment is 640 Polish zlotys for examining the application. You can pay the payment on the spot at the office. If you have an attorney, you must also pay a stamp duty in the amount of 17 Polish zlotys per power of attorney. Documents supporting the reasons indicated in the application. If you are married to a Polish citizen, a current copy of the marriage certificate, issued not earlier than 3 months before filing application. In the case of having children together, copies of birth certificates, photocopies of the spouse's ID card, documents proving running a common household, for example, joint bills, joint photos from different periods, for example, family celebrations, trips. If you are a Polish citizen and you have a child who remains under your authority parental, documents confirming kinship recognized by the law of the Republic of Polish. A complete copy of the birth certificate located in the Polish State Office. A foreign birth certificate legalized or marked with an apostille along with translation into Polish by a Polish sworn translator. The parent's marriage certificate or the certificate of recognition of the child by a Polish citizen, in the case of when the child was born before the parents got married. A copy of your ID card. If you are a foreigner and you have a minor child under your authority parental status and the child was born after you were granted a permanent residence permit or permit for a long-term resident of the EU, you must bring documents confirming kinship recognized by the law of the Republic of Poland. A complete copy of a birth certificate registered in the Polish State Office. A foreign birth certificate legalized or marked with an apostille along with translation into Polish by a Polish sworn translator. Documents proving that the parent has the legally required residence permit. Submission of a complete and correctly completed application with all the necessary documents speeds up the procedure, thanks to which you will get a residence card faster. For this purpose, use our Impal system available on the website. All documents provided by you should be originals or certified copies certified true by a notary or an attorney who is an attorney at law, a legal advisor, a patent attorney or a tax advisor. Documents should be prepared in Polish, and in case of foreign language documents they must be translated by a sworn translator. If the application is complete and submitted during your legal stay in Poland, you will be able to receive a stamp in your passport. If you receive a positive decision, you will have to pay the stamp duty again, this time for issuing a residence card. The payment is paid to the bank account of the Masovian Voivodeship Office in Warsaw. All information about payments is available on our website. For what period will you be issued a permit? The permanent residence permit is valid indefinitely, however, it is necessary to replace the card every 10 years. The application for another residence card must be submitted at least 30 days before the end of the period residence card validity. Remember, if you receive a negative decision, You have the right to appeal to the second instance authority, to the head of the Office for Foreigners. You must submit the appeal within 14 days of the date receipt of the decision through the authority that issued the decision. Remember that each case is individual, and the application examination process may be longer than that due to various circumstances that may require additional explanation. In the event of loss or damage to the residence card, you should notify the office about it within 3 days from the date of the event, send the form by post, application available on our website, and follow the steps outlined there directions. And submit an application for replacement of the document including 2 photos and a photocopy of the valid passport and confirmation of the payment of stamp duty in the amount of 100 Polish zlotys. To obtain a residence card, register in the Impal system right away. Get access to the online platform. Attach the necessary documents to the case. Make an appointment. Come to the office and submit an application. Then track the case in the system. If you have questions, we will answer them. Write or call to us. Take part in events organized by the Department of Foreigners Affairs, informational Saturdays or open days. Details will be available on our website.